Alright, what's going on, everybody? This is the Fandy 21 back once again. And what you see here is a 52-inch antique brass Progress Lighting Apollo. This fan dates back to around the early to mid 1980s, probably around 1983 or 1984. This is a variable speed fan, electrically reversible. Uses a cast iron spinner motor, which I believe is Moss. I guess the company used Moss to source some of their parts, such as the canopy and the motor, and possibly in the brake brackets, since they also look similar. But according to the box, it says made in USA. So, which I do have the fan's original box. It seems like this fan was intended to be installed, but it wasn't, because the down rod on the fan, the original down rod, the threads on the bottom were boogered up real bad, so the down rod couldn't even be spun onto the fan motor. So I'm just using a temporary one at the bad, and I can simply fix that by just chopping off the end of it straight with a saw, and I should be able to have that issue fixed, no problem. The blades are not original, since the blades were marketed separately on the fan. These are Casablanca blades I retrofitted to fit on it. That's the only spare set I had on hand that looked halfway decent. So without further ado, we'll give this fan a demonstration. It's set up to its lowest speed on the variable, and we'll start it up here on low. Now the pull chain also controls the fan's reverse. You turn it on once, it's on downdraft. You turn it back off, then turn it on again, it runs an updraft. Then it repeats the cycle. The light kit has the light option has an extra wire, so the light could be controlled off the light kit's switch, pull chain switch that's integrated on the light, if this fan were to have one. I've always liked the look of these fans, how basic they look. Of course, you can tell it's copies the design of a Hunter original, but I've always liked the look of the vents on his fans. Now, Progress Lighting also made a different variation like this fan, but it was more ornate, and they called it the Windsor. And like I said, essentially it's the same exact fan, but just with an ornate bottom plate. And these fans were available, as far as we know, they're 52-inch size like this, or 36-inch. Now it's hard to tell. No other fan has surface that Progress Lighting made. So I guess these are pretty short-lived models. I guess they were just trying to experiment with fans back in the early 80s. And I guess they didn't really do too well, since it's hard to find the kind of these fans even used these days. So I guess they only made them for a couple years, and they weren't really big sellers. So, but they're making ceiling fans these days, currently. And they're much more. And they sell fans a heck of a lot better now than they did back in this time. And this is full speed. The cast iron motor in it definitely does a pretty good job. It definitely takes off. One thing else you notice on the fan, it has a decorative disc on the bottom of the motor where the blade's attached to help hide the look of the motor, which is a pretty neat feature. We'll go ahead and shut her down here. We get a better look at the box. Pretty much a pretty basic box. It says made in USA by Progress Lighting, subsidiary of Kidde, which is a smoke detector manufacturer. And this is the fan's original mounting bracket. And like I said, the down rod that is not, as in, like I said, this part's not being used on the fan because the down rod is gummed up. This needs to be repaired. And I do have the tops of the box as well. They've just been worn out enough before they broke off. So anyway, there you go. So I thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video of this 52-inch antique brass Progress Lighting Apollo. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. See ya.